All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're going to be going over the week in the markets. I was in Iceland for the first 2-3 days, but I didn't trade. I think I'm up like 30K on the week. Most of it from my FTMO accounts. I also have some gains on my Apex, my Lucid, and a bunch of other accounts. I didn't take any trades on my live account though. But let's go over the trades. Now, I had not looked again at the market, and I'm not going to take the exact trade that I took this week. We're just going to be going over the market as if I was watching it from a fresh eye once again. So coming into Monday, obviously I started trading at 9:30, right? So 9:30 is here, it's upon us. Now, what do we see? Well, overall, we have a big drop here on Thursday, on the 15-minute, right? But we've been slowly recovering. So I'm open to both bullish and bearish. I mean, we do have all this we could go sweep, but we also have these highs here that we could go take, right? So really, I'm just waiting for market to tell me something. Now, obviously, you can see market move down here at 9:15 right before market open. Currently sitting in this wick here. Now, there is a way we could react, but I wouldn't count on it too much. I would drop down to the 5-minute though, just kind of see what's going on. So we're gonna let some time pass by. We're gonna go minute by minute, even though we're on the 5-minute here, and we're kind of just gonna see what's going on. So it is now, big drop here, 9:30 exactly. Went lower, swept this low down here. Now, obviously, these highs are still looking, we're very good here. I'm gonna move that accordingly here. So we've just swept this low now. Let's see if we can get some kind of move up higher here. This is a good area, right? I don't mind it at all. Now, obviously, these lows on here are also really good now that I look at them, right? And this could also be kind of the return to the EQ of this leg, but we'll see what market wants to tell us. We'll go one more minute in this future here. Price ends up recovering. Nice CRT in the making here, right? On our 5-minute. We'll go down to the 1-minute, see what's going on. Now, obviously, we have a big wick here, big move up. We did get the sweep. I mean, listen, going on to the 15-second now, I've seen what I need to see. If we can get a slight pullback here on this leg, I'd be down to go and take at least these highs, right? Bare minimum these highs, if we can get the pullback a little bit. So let's go 15 seconds to the future here. Now, we do get to move higher. We're going to drag our fib just like so. We're going to put our kind of trade idea here, which is looks something like this, right? Ish. So let's see, move higher again, and looks like it wants to go straight to the draw here, which would be slightly unfortunate, but it is what it is. It does happen. We take the draw. Now, can we get the pullback to go to the upper draw, right? Which would still be fine. We get some kind of displacement higher here. Not really displacement though. Oh, and we get close to it. No pullback just yet. Hopefully we can get it now after making these equal highs. This looks really good here. Love that. We get a little lower. There it is. There it is. We hit that EQ. Now all we're going to wait for is for price to show us some strength. So we haven't quite gotten the strength that we want to see. We did just tap EQ right there, or OTE I should say, right? There should be something on the 1-minute as well. If we can get some kind of wig going on or something on the 1-minute, that'd be really good here. I do like that we get a closure not through the low. Would like to see a 15-second, possibly closing back into the range, which it just did, right? But if we can get a closure above EQ is where we really want to see this thing kind of shine, and it would be really good for us here. What's 1T? 1 tick. I see we're moving 1 tick by 1 tick. Okay, there we go. So there's a closure back above. Realistically, this is a trade that I would definitely take. So let's send it with 2 cons here. Again, the contracts are a bit arbitrary, right? Once we take this high here, which is most likely EQ of the bearish range, we could be looking to, yeah, it's around there. We could be looking to go BE or to take a contract off to see what it is. It might be around a 1-to-1 as well, a little less. So we'll see what's going on. We'll let this trade play out. And there's a bit of profit here, made equal highs. Let's see what the next candle is. Still closing up above. I do like that. If there's a candle closing back inside the range is when I would get a little worried here. So we're up around 1R here. We did get a nice big wick and back above the range. Stop is going right below that wick, and we should be good for full TP here. This buy side here is not good anymore, so we're gonna put this like this so we don't get confused. We could also extend our TP up higher always, right, and just put a sell here to take one of these, right? So let's see if we can kind of juice some profit out of the market. What I like to do is once my profit's taken, I'll move my stop right there, right? Somewhere that it still makes sense. And then I can just extend the TP as much as you can, right? So there we go. We get a big move up, right? Put it right below the low and that they just created and stopped out. I mean, unfortunate, but then if you're a bit more patient, you could put it down here and then possibly just snipe way above, right? But ideally, I want to move right to my top TP as fast as possible because I don't want to kind of give away too much of the profits that I can make in the market, right? And also you can kind of see that we have this low resistance here that was just taken. This thing should probably be ready to fly now. Yeah, there we go. See. All right, let's move over to Tuesday. So there's Tuesday. I mean, big move up here on the 15-minute, right? On our hourly and 4 hours, the same thing. We do have this kind of accumulation here. Just took out London low, which is pretty relevant to say the least. We do have kind of like an equal set of highs here that I do like as a target. Ideally, we can get there ASAP, right? Going down to the 5-minute here. What time is it exactly here? It's 9:10. It's around 9:15. So we still have 15-minute before market opens. We're gonna go 5-minute for 5-minute here because I do not trade beforehand, and there's 9:25. So this the next candle is gonna be market open. It's on the 1-minute here just to kind of get a good idea of what market open is doing. We do have this high here that if a candle closes above this, I would expect to just kind of skyrocket from there. Okay, well there you go. So okay, chill out, bro. Can we get a retracement of sorts before taking anything here? I highly doubt it, but maybe we can. I mean, this looks like, I mean, to be fair, I'd be willing to just put it like this right here because we do have displacement closing back above, a big low being put in, decent RR on a 1.68 here, and possibly even better RR if we can put our stop somewhere that makes sense, unless we just kind of go and take the high right now. Well, let's say a little pullback, but I mean, to be fair, looking at this right now, it doesn't look like we're going to get it. So let's see here. We're so close to target, and there's target. To be fair, with the displacement that we're getting, I would still could expect this trade to play out here. And okay, this thing just kind of goes in now. It's 9:35 only, so still got plenty of time here. There's the pullback, sweep of inducement, everything we love about the JD model. Goes to EQ, big closure. Honestly, I'd take this right there off EQ retrace on this leg. So down here, I'd be willing to take this, right? I could create a limit order for sure here, buy 2, and get ready to get active here on this trade. So let's see if we get tapped in here, and we might not too, right? Like there is a world where we don't. I mean, price just moved up, so technically I'd be in right there. So let's see, and we're tagged in here. Let's see if we can turn this day into a good day for us. We did see you guys how we swept into OTE and back inside the range. Stop can now go right here. Risk is super reduced. We're technically up 1 already. Once we take this level here, I'd be interested in going BE pretty quickly here. Could even take 1 contract off up here, to be honest. And realistically, I probably would have done that. So let me just go back and kind of just put a TP for I'm not in the trade anymore. Motherfuck. So okay, so now once this is taken, right, then we can go BE. So there we go. Same thing. We move the stop there, and then once this is taken, then we go BE and exact BE, right? Don't want to leave too much up to chance. There we go. Stop that. So now we get a nice candle closing back in above the range here. Realistically would enter if we get a pullback to EQ on this super bullish leg here after sweeping OTE of the bigger time frame. So a lot of accumulation. But there's a good pullback into EQ here. Would I be willing to slap this? I need to see some kind of good reaction. So there's a move up, right? If we can get an EQ and possibly like CRT going on here, I'd be willing to slap possibly. There's an EQ, not really a CRT. Close back into the range here. What's a 1 minute looking like? The 1 minute did wick. We're into the wick at a 1 minute. I'd be willing to send like 1 con here. Super tight risk. Oh, order rejected. Okay, there we go. Super tight risk, like way down here, right? This R is really good. It's like a 1 to 3. And then on the proof of working, I could definitely see us sending another contract in there. Oh God. All right, well, this is break even for sure. If we can get a little pullback, I might be willing to add some more. Okay, well, this just TP hit, so there we go. And that's Tuesday, I guess. Now, Wednesday, I did not trade at all, right? But what I can see is that we're definitely going back into OTE of this bullish leg here on from Tuesday. So let's drop to the 5 minute, see what market open has to give for us. So there's market open, big dip. Holy, okay. Can we get any form of kind of recuperation here or something? Closure above premium here would be pretty good in my opinion for a move higher. There we go. We get a pullback, move higher right there. Second stage delivery is inbound. Be willing to kind of put a fib right there, go on the 15-second and just wait for our entry. So you guys will notice there's nothing too complicated about my strategy, right? Super simple. There's obviously a lot of things that go into it, a lot of discretion, a lot of like ways to approach it, a lot of ways to do it, but once you get used to it, it's very simple, very profitable, super practical as well, right? But there we go. We're kind of creating some inducement down here. I do like that. Ideally, we don't take the high, we just go take those. So we just take the high. Well, these things happen. It's fine. Let's see if we get some kind of a pullback here anytime. There's the pullback. We got to move higher, lower, higher. I would be willing to use this. There's EQ, but I would want to see it go a little lower. So let's wait. Equal lows. Obviously, our targets can be anything, but the main target would be these relative equal highs up here and these relative equal highs up here, right? To be fair, there's relative equal highs basically everywhere, so could kind of go crazy with it, but we'll see. Breaks the high there. Nice pullback here. If it closes into premium, I could be willing to put my stop, but I'd put a really tight stop because these relative equal lows are kind of sussing me out a little bit, but I would need a little more confirmation here on this. So there we go, right? Big move long. OTE swept, big move higher, displacement back above into premium, back into EQ of this right there for sure. Nice candle CRT right here. This is the perfect JD model. Super good R, 1 to 7. Let's see if this shit hits. This is a day that I did not trade, so if this shit hits, it's actually crazy. I could be willing to take 1 right here as well, by the way. But let's see. Took this immediate high, willing to go BE here, also willing to re-enter if it stops me out. But with the displacement that we've been getting, I wouldn't expect it to stop me out. Actually did not take my TP right there. That's crazy. Okay, there we go. So we're out 1 here. I mean, to be fair, I could move my stop into profit here, which I will, but I don't know if I would in a real life scenario. I'd probably leave it right there. After this move here, if we break the high, I'm definitely moving it though. It's just like a BE. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Definitely thought we were going to go up there. Anyways, there's Wednesday for you. Now let's move over into Thursday of this week, which was the last day of the week because Friday we had a bank holiday and I will not be trading on a bank holiday. So Thursday we have again big displacement up. What do we want to see? We want to see candle go back to EQ. There it is. That EQ as we speak is even into OTE. Now what do we want to see? We have these equal highs up here. I love seeing a nice set of equal highs. Now let's wait to see if we can get some kind of bullish displacement here. Big goddamn wick here on the 1 minute. Goddamn, that's the market open. Yeah, that's that market open. Going to the 15-second here. We get a nice 15-second inverse. Would like to see a pullback here on this leg, if at all possible. There we go. We did tap EQ right there off the retrace. I mean, this is basically all I need to enter a trade, to be honest. And I can kind of put my TP above wherever I want. And I found this to be highly profitable for me at least. So let's see. Once we take this high, I'm going BE. We didn't take it there. Very unfortunate for stopped out, to be honest. There's the high taken. BE is being put. We're now protected. First TP will be right there. Ooh, wrong one. Right there. Hopefully we can kind of get it. If we break above this high, you guys know what I'm doing with my stop. Big move down here. BE or equal highs right there. Stop BE. Huge move down. Back into OTE of this leg here. Respected OTE perfectly. Close back in premium. I'll slap it again. Same trade. Higher entry a little bit. But at least we were protected, right? So there we go. There's the displacement we're looking for here. I mean, to be fair, the stock can go right there. Same trade idea here, right? The SL, the TP, one there, one up here. Let's see. Broke the high. Going BE. The entry is a bit sucky, which kind of blows, but it is what it is. Should get some nice displacement up here. There we go. I mean, to be fair, I'm taking this shit any day of the week. This is TP right there. Hopefully we can take it. If we don't, I'm gonna be so pissed. Oh, come on. Don't do me like that, bro. I'm trying to teach here. All right. Okay. Edged on both sides. TP. Oh, let's go, dude. All right. Well, there you go. There's TP. I mean, to be fair, I can't put a stop more in a perfect place than there. Once breaking the high here, my stop can go right there, which is TP1. So we like that. And let's see if we can kind of squeeze some more of the market. If we can break the high here, you guys already know I'm dragging my stop, and we do. So, oop, wrong thing to drag. So I'm dragging my stop below this wick right there. Let's see if we get stopped out or if we can smack a TP right there. So we do end up sweeping a bunch of shit here. If we can break the high. Nope, no breaking of the high here. So there we go. I mean, nice week. Fuck, what was that? 100% win rate? Almost close to it, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I was undefeated this week, but I think I am in this too. I think I took similar to trades probably, right? Again, discretion is a big thing, and it is what it is, but very, very decent week in the market for me. And as you guys can see, this strategy is super, super great, super simple, very easy to execute. If you guys do want to learn how to execute it, you know, subscribe to the channel, join the free Discord, do whatever you got to do. I'll be happy to teach y'all. If you guys don't trust me, you can go check out the Instagram, the testimonials, go into the free Discord, see everybody, type in good stuff. And other than that, I hope you guys have a great next week of trading, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.